Hello everyone, Paul with you today from the Fortress channel once again, and I'm answering today's question, which is how do you train for a world record? Or what kind of training routine would you do to increase pull-ups? My sister has the world record in pull-ups for women, and I personally am training, or have been training for the world record in pull-ups, but I quit too early once I reached a little over 100 pull-ups with one arm hangs. What is the proper way to train for that? Now, if we live in an ideal world, this is what you would do. You would do 3 max outs every day, except for when you need rest. So in the morning, during the day, in the evening, I would do a maximum amount of pull-ups I can, once, one set. Second day I would do the same, third day I would do the same. Now there will be days where you will feel exhausted, or there will be some symptoms of overtraining, such as extreme weakness and stuff like that. On those days, you take a day off. You never take more than 2 days off. Alright? But that should only happen in the beginning, maybe halfway through. But it's not something that happens very often with this type of training, because all you're doing is you're doing 3 sets a day. In total, maybe, if you're in your 40s in pull-ups, which is a lot, you'd be doing what? 120 pull-ups a day, which isn't much considering you're doing half of them in the morning, half of them during the day, half of them during evening. That's an ideal world, and I'm kind of giving you a chunk of myself here, because world record trainers rarely tell you the exact training routine you should take on in order to get there. But because I'm not training you personally, I can't help you in determining when you need to take that rest day. So that's why personal trainers will never go out of a job, because you always need somebody monitoring you who has the right knowledge in order to diagnose you when you are starting to go into overtraining, or when it's soreness or just laziness, or when it's soreness but your muscle is capable of another training session, etc. One more thing I wanted to mention: if you look here on the screen, I put up a training routine of my sister, so everything that she's went through training for the world record. As you can see, she had a lot of ups and downs, and sometimes the downs went so low that she became disappointed. This chart only shows her maximum set out of the day, so if she did 3 maximum sets per day, she would only take the biggest number she did and put it up as a record for the day. Okay, now check this out. One of the days, training session 16 for example, she was doing as much as she was doing her first session, even less. Now imagine how bummed out you would be when you're training and it's already your 16th session, right, of constant training. So this is over half a month already of you trying to beat your personal record and you can't beat it. But the next day over, session 17, she goes back up and it just goes up and down, up and down. And session 21, she sets a new personal record higher than she's ever gone before. So when you're having these ups and downs, look at session 25 where she had a sharp decline and then boom, another personal record. Or look at number 63, or 65, sorry. A huge decline. She doesn't know if she'll ever go back to 50 again. This is after she set up new PR, and she doesn't know if it's gonna happen again. And then boom, on her training day, 69, she does another 50. So you're gonna have a lot of oscillations, meaning ups and downs, while you're training for it, but this is the ideal training routine. Now both her and I had this mistake where we, out of laziness, skipped a lot of days. So here 69 sessions doesn't stand for 2.5 months. It stands for a much longer time period. First, we never trained on Sundays, so take that 1 day a week off always. Plus during the week we would take 1 or 2 days off. So that already extends the training routines over half a year, over more. And when she started training, that was already around 3 years or 2 years into her training routine. So she didn't start off doing 25 pull-ups. That was over a very long time period that she got to 25, where she started recording her workout sessions. Here you can see her final ones before the 50 pull-ups. I hope this helps you. This is the perfect and ideal training routine for a world record in pull-ups, and how to increase your pull-up reps. Do 3 sets of max every day. Alright, Paul with you today from the channel Fortress, Body.Mind.Soul.Spirit. If you want to support me, check out my website fortressworkout.com, or download the app called TAD, where you can watch commercials and by watching commercials you will be supporting me. If you have any more questions, comment below. Most thumbs up gets an answer. God bless. Bye bye.